Hey girlies, so this is episode one, and it's really, you know what? It's not episode one. It's not, this is just the intro to my channel. To anybody that wants to go on this video, and this is the establishment of this new channel that I've created called Broke Bish. I don't know if I really like this title, and I think I am most likely going to change it to something more classy and elegant, but I do want to get the point across of this channel is about girls who women a lot of times young women, right? But it could be any, if anybody can relate to my videos, there is no limitations. But this is basically about, you know, the girls who are low income and want to look high income. You're living on low income, or maybe you have a ton of expenses that are non-negotiable and you only have a small amount of money otherwise to work with for going shopping and doing this and doing that, and you want to learn how to look more expensive, more put together. You want to look like the type of person who has a lot of money. I've always been told that I look like I have a lot of money. People presume that I make a lot of money myself at times in certain situations, and I definitely take it as a compliment because, you know, I want to look like I have money. Now, of course, the goal is to actually be rich. For sure, the goal is always to be rich, and I will always tell you guys to aspire to actually become rich and allow your dreams to come true. But I also understand realism, and I also understand that everybody wants to be rich, but only like 1% of people are actually rich. So sometimes, look, I've been trying for 10 years to be rich, you guys. If I could be a millionaire right now, I would be. And it's because I have actually been trying to build businesses and make money in the past. But I understand that getting rich is very, very hard. It's easier for some people than it is for others, but over here, I'm still broke, for the most part. Just trying to say, like, I'm still in a position where I don't make a ton of money, you know, and I work on a budget. But I can make a little turn into a lot. I can make a little look like a lot with certain resources and just knowing what looks expensive and being able to work with it. I remember when I was new. Okay, let me just say this. There is a such thing as new money and old money, right? Well, there's a such thing as new poor and old poor. Yes, it's weird. It's crazy. So new money is like the people that just spend money on crazy things and just, you just know what new money is when people first get money, and then people who have been rich for a very long time or just generational wealth. It looks different. So the same thing is different with poor people. When you first become poor, you don't know anything. You're struggling really, really bad. But someone who is seasoned poor and they've been poor for a long time and they've learned how to make the most out of poor and make the most out of resources. These people are actually not doing, so bad. These people are not struggling so bad. They have learned to live off of being poor comfortably. Now, obviously, we're only going to do this temporarily. This is not a long term goal. But in the meantime, just because I am not rich does not mean that I want to look like crap. I want to look like trash. I want to look tacky. I want to look poor. Just because I don't make a lot of money does not mean that I want to look poor, right? You can literally, like, bougie on a budget is a real thing. It's a real thing. And if you really know how to make the most out of it, you can create a whole lifestyle of bougie on a budget. It can be way more than just your outfit. It could be what your house looks like, the type of jobs you work, where you frequent on your off time, on your off days when you go out, your social media presence. It could be the friends and the type of men you date. I mean, It goes long, long, far, far and beyond. And there's also a fake it till you make it thing. Fake it till you make it is very, very real. Sometimes you could be faking rich for so long that you actually end up in the right places at the right time, or you end up with the right people. And, you know, it's almost a form of manifestation in a way. When you're going to wake up and say, I'm not going to live like a poor person, right? I think that eventually you will attract a better lifestyle, you know? And so this is what I always will hope and pray for you guys, is that we all want to make it someday. But for now, while we are in the midst of doing that, we want to look good in the process. We want to feel good in the process. We don't need to be depressed and miserable and all of those things just because we're, running on limited income. We can definitely change our mindset and make the most out of the least, right? In this economy and things like that. So anyway, the basis of this channel is I will give you guys all of my secrets. I will give you guys all of my secrets that I personally use and that I personally do in order to thrive off of being poor. But of course, eventually I would like to be in a position where I am making more money. I may be in the poor class myself, but I'm not going to be here forever. And I already can tell you guys that. I'm not going to be poor forever. And that is exactly what we're aspiring for. All right? So I will be making a lot of videos for you guys. This channel is for anybody who is lost, completely lost. If you are just feeling completely lost and you don't know where to start, you want to change things, you want to change your style, you want to change everything. You want to start looking more classy and elegant and more wealthy-ish. You know what I'm saying? You want to look like you have a lot of money. You want to look like you make, we're not talking about multi-millionaire, but we're talking about maybe $10K a month, right? I would consider somebody rich if they make $10,000 a month. I like to cosplay as somebody who makes $10K a month, right? I'm not cosplaying as someone who is generational wealth and come from a billionaire family. Now that's something completely different, but just someone who has something versus someone who has nothing, that's kind of what we're leaning towards, right? This is for the people who maybe you have the apartment, the car, and you have a decent job, but your expenses are so high and you can't negotiate those expenses, but you only have like literally less than $1,000 a month. Now we're going off of a budgets like this. If you have less than $1,000 a month, we can work. This is where we are. This is what I'm here for. Maybe you only have $200 a month to, cosplay as a rich person, right? Now it's going to take a few months to gather certain resources to the point to where you're able to fully live that life, but starting is the most important thing. All right. Of course, I will go into details. I will break down the details as I, get into my videos and things like that. I just want to kind of give you guys a preview of what what this looks like and what I am talking about and all of those things, right? So ultimately, that is that. I hope you guys are excited about this new channel. I've been wanting to launch this channel for a very, very long time, so it's very, very happy. It's very, very exciting that I'm starting this journey. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in my next video. And yeah. Hey girlies, so I just wanted to give you guys the opportunity to pick up a new side hustle, part-time job, or full-time income. I released a Patreon course where I show you guys how I make money online. This isn't about selling products or putting your face online or having to wait months to see any money. This is simply websites that pay you to do easy tasks. No survey websites, no low paying, time wasting websites. I have compiled a list of the best websites I've been using for years that literally generate me around $3,000 a month just from my laptop, working at home at my own time, self employed. Not only do I show you the websites, but I also teach you how to make the most from these websites with minimal work. I show you the best tactics and the best websites to start with first. These are websites that pay you for easy tasks. You don't have to have any experience or skills in anything. Literally. You just do the work and get paid. All you have to do is sign up to these websites and immediately you can start making money online. So I always guarantee that you will be able to make $1,000 on your first month. So if you're interested, I have the link in the description for you to check it out. Thank you, and back to the video.